Wondered how to diagnose car engine issues like a pro? Stick around and I'll walk you through the steps I follow as a mechanic to pinpoint those pesky engine problems. Let's dive right in. First up, gather information from the driver. Ask about any unusual sounds, smells, or behaviors they've noticed. When did the issue start? Have there been any recent repairs or maintenance? And don't forget to check for any dashboard warning lights or error codes. The more details you get, the better. Next, it's time for a visual inspection. Open the hood and scan the engine bay for anything out of the ordinary. Look for loose or disconnected wires, hoses, or belts. Check for fluid leaks, whether it's oil, coolant, or anything else. Also, keep an eye out for signs of wear or damage on engine components. Now let's check those engine oil and coolant levels. Make sure there's enough oil and coolant and inspect their condition. If you smell burnt oil or see contaminants, that's a red flag. Grab an OBD2 scanner and scan for diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs. This tool will read any error codes stored in the car's computer. Once you have the codes, interpret them and reference them with the manufacturer's data for possible issues. Fire up the engine and listen closely. Any unusual noises, knocking, tapping, or hissing can point you in the right direction. Pay attention to the exhaust note for irregularities like misfires or excessive smoke. Don't forget to test the battery and charging system. Check the battery voltage and the alternator output. Inspect the battery terminals too. Corrosion or loose connections can cause all sorts of problems. Next, check out the spark plugs and ignition system. Pull out the spark plugs and inspect them for wear, fouling, or damage. Test the ignition coils and wires to make sure they're delivering a proper spark. Onto the fuel system. Check the fuel pressure at the fuel rail to ensure it's within the manufacturer's specifications. Inspect the fuel filter and injectors for clogs or leaks. Inspect the air intake and exhaust systems. Make sure the air filter is clean and properly installed. Check the intake manifold for vacuum leaks and the exhaust system for blockages or leaks. Perform a compression test to check the health of the engine cylinders. And conduct a vacuum test to assess the engine's internal condition and identify potential issues like valve leaks. Now, review and analyze your findings. Based on the gathered data, narrow down potential causes. Prioritize repairs based on the most likely and critical issues. Finally, repair and retest. Address the identified problems, such as replacing faulty components. Retest the engine to ensure the problem is resolved and no new issues have arisen. By following these steps, you can systematically diagnose and address engine problems, ensuring the car returns to optimal performance. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more car care tips. See you next time.